Gundam is a Japanese military science fiction media franchise, created by Yoshiyuki Tomino and Sunrise. The franchise features giant robots or mecha with the name Gundam. The franchise began on April 7, 1979, with Mobile Suit Gundam, a TV series that defined the real robot mecha anime genre by featuring giant robots called mobile suits in a militaristic setting. The popularity of the series and its merchandise spawned a franchise that includes 50 TV series, films, and OVAs, as well as manga, novels, and video games, along with a whole industry of plastic model kits known as Gunpla, which makes up 90% of the Japanese character plastic model market. Set in a fictional universe, the Principality of Xi'an has declared independence from the Earth Federation and subsequently launched a war of independence called the One-Year War. The conflict has directly affected every continent on Earth, also nearly every space colony and lunar settlement. Xi'an, though smaller, has the tactical upper hand through their use of a new type of humanoid weapons called mobile suits. After half of all humanity perishes in the conflict and much of Earth's ecosystem, the war settled into a bitter stalemate lasting over 8 months. The story begins with a newly deployed Federation warship, the White Base, arriving at the secret research base located at the Side 7 colony to pick up the Federation's newest weapon. However, they are closely followed by Xi'an forces. A Xi'an reconnaissance team member disobeys mission orders and attacks the colony, killing most of the Federation crew and civilians in the process. Out of desperation, young Amuro Ray accidentally finds the Federation's new prototype arsenal, the RX-78 Gundam, and manages to beat back Xi'an forces. Scrambling everything they can, the White Base sets out with her newly formed crew of civilian recruits and refugees in her journey to survive. On their journey, the White Base members often encounter the Xi'an Lieutenant Commander Char Aznable. Although Char antagonizes Amuro in battle, he takes advantage of their position as Federation members to have them kill members of Xi'an's Zabi family as part of his revenge scheme. As he is the son of the original Xi'an and the nation's namesake. Amuro also meets Ensign Lala soon, with whom he falls in love, but accidentally kills when facing Char. When the Federation forces invade the fortress of Abaoku to defeat the Xi'an forces, Amuro engages on a final one-on-one duel against Char, due to each blaming the other for Lala's death. Having realized he forgot his true enemy, Char stops fighting to kill the last surviving Zabi member, Kaisilia Zabi. Amuro then reunites with his comrades as the war reaches its end, leaving behind the Gundam as it was rendered inoperable after his battle. The conflict officially ends when the Prime Minister of Xi'an surrenders to the Federation, losing the majority of its industrial capabilities and reverting itself to a republic. However, many remnants of the Xi'anic military go into hiding and lick their wounds in the hopes of retaliating against the Federation at a time of their choosing. The mobile suits of the show were inspired by the powered armor from the novel Starship Troopers from 1959. Mobile suits were conceptualized as human-like robots which would not only appeal to children, but also for young adults. Tomino's original plot for the anime was considerably much more grim, with Amuro dying halfway through the series, and the crew of the White Base having to ally with Char, but finally having to battle him after he takes control of the Principality of Xi'an. The original concept found expression in a series of novels written by Tomino soon after the show's conclusion, and elements of the storyline weave themselves into Zeta Gundam and Char's counterattack. In previous series Tomino worked in, villains were alien agents. Mobile Suit Gundam was the first of his work which featured humans as antagonists. The director commented he wanted to tell a story about war. He aimed to expose thoroughly, starting with Japanese aggression in Manchuria in 1939. Tomino did not allow for changes to history and wanted to use the story to make viewers confront the tragic realities of war. The director was unwilling to discuss the message of his work, expecting the viewers to reach their own conclusion. Additionally, he commented he packed his frustrations when making Gundam. The series was originally entitled Freedom Fighter Gunboy for the robot's gun, with teen boys the primary target demographic. In keeping with the concept, Gundams are depicted as prototypes or limited production, with higher capabilities than mass-produced units. Most Gundams are large bipedal, humanoid vehicles controlled from a cockpit by a human pilot. The cockpit is located in the torso, while the head serves as a camera to transmit images back to the cockpit. Most of the series' protagonists are new types, genetically advanced humans adapted for space. New types have psychic abilities that enable them to sense each other across space and to utilize special mobile suits. The series itself has been described as a space opera. Most of the Gundam animation is set in what is known as the Universal Century Calendar era, with later series set in alternate calendars or timelines. Although many new Gundam stories are told in their parallel universe with independent timelines, the original Universal Century storyline continues to be popular, with new installments frequently produced ever since. It established the series, setting the standard for hard science fiction in anime. The original Gundam marked the maturing of the giant robot genre. Nostalgia for the oldest Gundam shows is a factor in its continuing success.